In a world where the marks think they know better than the wrestlers and the bookers, the Fantasy Booking Institute exists to pretty much do exactly that. This is a visit from the FBI.
This is Dan the Dad, and you should listen to Raw and Order or you're grounded.
Thanks, Dan the Dad. What advice do you have for people setting off fireworks well before they're legally allowed to and waking my daughter up? I'm waiting your answer. Welcome to another episode of the Fantasy Booking Institute, your weekly source for pro wrestling fantasy booking. I am your host, Detective Mark Smarts, and I am joined, as always, by my partner in crime fighting, District Attorney Vincent K. What's going on, man? How are you?
The answer to that question is hide, bitches. That's what they should do. They should fucking hide because you're going to go crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to throw a brick at their head.
You're going to get bit by a spider and have superpowers, and then you're going to fucking go after them.
I will.
Yeah,
also joining us from up north, RCMP JLB. What's going on, man?
What up? Nothing much, good sir. Nothing much. It is my country's birthday tomorrow, so that is pretty exciting.
Happy birthday, Canada.
Thank you. Should be fun. So I will be celebrating when Canada turns. Don't have that entirely at the top of my head.
It's okay.
When Canada turns a certain age tomorrow, I'll be celebrating.
A true gentleman never asks a lady its age.
There you go.
I don't know
fair.
if Canada's a lady. We should.
July 1st, 1867.
Anyways,
no, I knew that. I just didn't do the. I just didn't do the
math.
age.
Yeah.
Do the math. Yeah.
Anyways, yes,
155 years.
But welcome to the Fantasy Booking Show. We're a couple days late because I didn't have it in me on Tuesday to do it. I already put it up. Jeez, man.
Maybe I want to say hello again. Hello.
Can you
It's
hear me?
Ambrosia. You put it up yourself.
No, I just
What the fuck is Jesus?
After the marathon review of Forbidden Door, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Great. I Tuesday came around. I did not have it in me to do fantasy booking that day. So I was like, hey guys, can we put it off another day? And then JLB had to do karaoke on Wednesday, so we couldn't do it then. So
I'm a karaoke robot.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo.
So we're doing it today, but I decided that not for once, but we're not going to do the typical fantasy booking that we normally do, because here's the deal. We are just a few days away from Money in the Bank 2020. And I think we would do, not a prediction, but what you would do for Money in the Bank 2020.
So you want us to book our fantasies in the bank?
2022.
Yeah, your fantasy in the bank, if you will. We'll go around and we'll talk match by match and say what we think we should do for those. And in the end, hopefully we'll have a consensus as to who we think should be the winner of each of the Money in the Bank ladder matches and each of the other matches. I think some of them are pretty easy to predict, though. So we will go ahead and get started here in one moment. I do like to remind everyone that Raw and Order is part of the Tatnus Co. podcast network. So you can head on over. There's a link in the doobly-doo to tatnusco.com. You can head on over there and see all of the other information and all of the other podcasts and stuff included on the network. And then come back here for our next episode. I'm also going to put the doobly-doo in a comment on Twitch because they don't have a doobly-doo on Twitch.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Comment on Twitch, so you can go to that. All the information in that comment right there. Takes up half the screen, but there it is. All of the stuff.
It wouldn't take up so much space if we just drop off that JLB stuff.
Yeah, if we just said fuck JLB, you don't need to follow him.
It's one way to do it.
In reality, if I just put
Super dick mode.
Just put your link tree.
well,
Put
yeah,
our
if
link
I
trees.
just put tatnisco.com and then let it scroll, and then Linktree, Run Order WBU, and let it scroll, and then the merch store and let it scroll, or whatever. But it's fine. We got it there.
Nope.
But so let's go ahead and get into the fantasy booking. I am going to go through the matches as they are listed currently on the Wikipedia page. But
sorry about that.
And then we will talk about it there. This is probably not the order that they are in, but this is going to be the order that we're going to talk about them in. So we're going to start off. The first match listed on Wikipedia is Bianca Belair, who's the champion, defending against Carmella.
Squash match.
Yeah.
I'm booking this as a squash match. I'll just say it. I'm booking it as a squash match. And, Mello will just come out and roll her up, and that's the end of it.
I am 100% fine with that.
No, that's
except
not
not
Bianca's.
Mella.
Bianca's going to have the squash match.
Bianca.
It won't be a roll up. They'll try and get it to 4 minutes. But realistically, I wouldn't do any longer than 4 either.
No. I would just have Bianca absolutely roll Carmella.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, Carmella can throw a little fit or whatever that she does, or she can even go and complain to her hubby.
This is a great spot for a returning athlete to challenge because Mella's a viable contender with the Money in the Bank, but she's not a viable contender, if that makes sense. And so it's a great spot for a returning athlete. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody that's really a returning athlete that's a contender. All of them are in play, except for maybe Charlotte.
Or Bailey.
Bailey. I guess, yeah, that's a good spot for Bailey. I'd do that. I would do that. Yeah, that's the time to go.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think has Bailey ever done anything with Bianca in the past?
No, so that's a great call.
Yeah. I don't know if she hasn't done anything with her. It literally could just be her as a returning champion, coming and saying, "Hey, I want my shot."
Yeah.
It could even be set up with a swerve and have something happen that stops Carmella from being able to do the match, and then Bianca's out there like, I know she's not going to word it this way, but like, shit, man, I was supposed to wrestle Rhea, and then she got injured. Now Carmella can't wrestle. Who's going to fight me? And then Bailey comes out.
I feel like if they did that, though, that'd be Becky Lynch.
But Becky's already in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
I understand. I also feel like Becky would go after that and then do the Money in the Bank match.
I mean, it's WWE. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
But, sorry, I've been distracted by inappropriate comments.
At least they're just...
What is Ambrosia saying now?
It is not. In fact, I'm blocking a bunch of users now because I'm fucking...
Oh, Jesus.
It's just a bunch of crap that's happening on...
Just on YouTube. Fucking, I was just reading an article today about how YouTube was like, hey, we're going to increase our comment moderation and all this stuff to stop all these spam comments. And I go, well, they better fucking get on it because...
Yeah, sure do.
Yeah. Ambrosia didn't say shit.
I'm making it so she didn't say it. Stop it. Now you're just doing it to yourself over and over. All right.
Anyways,
I feel like that should be a squash. I also think it's a good spot for. Yeah, you're right. A returning Bailey would be great there, and it would establish some credo to to Bianca to get a win over yet another former champion.
Yeah, that's fair too. Yeah, that would
Another
be.
injured block.
I don't know that I would have blocked him. That should have been a 5-minute block.
The problem is, I think what happens is they are able to switch between accounts, and so you put them in 5 minutes, and they just move to a different account. Blocking works a little bit better, but anyways, how come?
Anyway, other match.
But well, I was just thinking if they're trying to think if there was another person other than Bailey coming back that could be used as well, and so
Who did Bianca come up with? In
Maybe
NXT?
a call up. I mean, Rhea.
could be a call up. Yeah, Bianca came up about the same time as Rhea.
Rhea.
If
God.
Rhea,
But-
I mean, maybe Rhea comes back and
If she's well, I mean, given her
Ro-
concussion.
Yeah,
I don't know.
reportedly she's dealing with both a concussion and dental issues because she kneed herself in the face
that's a good way to do it.
a couple weeks ago, and she hasn't been cleared. Dana Brooke got into a car accident and is missing some time.
Yeah.
She got into a car accident.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
And that's why she wasn't at Raw this week. Zelina Vega's inactive with a knee injury, but I don't know how bad that is, so she could theoretically come back.
I don't feel like that has the impact that Bailey would.
No, it
I think
doesn't.
Bailey's
but,
the right
like,
move there. If she's
I
ready
mean,
to come back.
unless they somehow or another work something out with Sasha or Naomi, there's no chance there. Yeah, then it's maybe calling someone up from NXT.
I just
but,
think-
like,
I think
there's
they have
almost-
the time to build a feud there, and they really need it to be something that somebody else can come in and try and challenge for it, or challenge Ronda for hers. Either way,
But like I look at, I mean,
you could have Ronda come over and say, "Hey, I want them both. I want to be draped." I
you
don't
could.
want that.
She's already got a match though, so unless they turned it into a 3-way. But like I'm looking at the NXT roster, and Io Shirai is out with an ankle injury. She's about the only one that I see that jumps out as
Mandy.
I think I don't think
Mandy's
Mandy
kind of
wants to come
carrying
back up.
the brand right
Yeah.
now. Though.
I don't think she wants to come up. Hey, finally someone making a wrestling related comment. It's that's not gonna happen, but it's wrestling related, so I put it out there. And then he ruins it. Boom.
What did he say?
We can't take that down. We have to put another one up. So there we go. Okay. You just they're referring to a portion of the anatomy that a portion of people lose at early in birth, early after they're born.
Or when they're a little bit older if they're Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do it.
Yes, Ambrosia, do it.
What did she say? What is she gonna do?
YouTube.
Oh snap!
She got our back.
Listen, I'm about ready to just stop sending it to YouTube. You fuckers keep doing that. We'll just go
Anyway.
Twitch exclusively. Anyways,
That's it.
but Caden Carter or Katana Chance, fucking go back to Casey Catanzaro. That's fucking a bad name. They're the closest to like ready for the main roster, and even them, I'm like, I don't know. Indy Hartwell, maybe.
I just like the idea of somebody coming out right afterward. I in that particular match, we haven't really built a feud for Bianca like we did with Becky.
Yeah,
With everybody else, and they were. Don't get me wrong, they were building one with Rhea,
and then
but
the injury.
they couldn't. Yeah, because she got hurt. So I feel like the next
And
one
so-
needs to be a build.
Now, it'll be interesting from a historical standpoint. It will be interesting to see if they put which one of the women's title matches they put after the women's Money in the Bank. Or both, if they put them both, right? Because historically speaking, the winner of the women's Money in the Bank
All but one time cashed in the same night.
cashed in the same day. And one time they cashed in, wasn't it the next night?
Oh, well, Mella didn't get cash in the same day. No, she had to go win it again the same night,
Yeah.
the next night.
Mm-hmm. But
So anyway, next match.
Next match on the thing is the first Money in the Bank ladder match, the men's, featuring Seth Franklin Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Omos, Sami Zayn, Riddle, and one TBD.
We still technically do. We're gonna know that on SmackDown, no? Don't we know all of them already?
Yeah, there's going to be one on SmackDown, I believe. The one last one, because they're they haven't had that last one.
That's fucking
They
weird.
had one on Raw, the Last Chance Battle Royal or something like that. And that's where Riddle won his shot in there, because the storyline that they were telling is that he lost his last chance on SmackDown against Roman Reigns, and now the only way he gets a chance to wrestle against Roman Reigns is if he wins Money in the Bank.
Right.
Which I sure hope. I hope I'm wrong, but my instinct tells me that means that fucking Riddle's gonna win the Money in the Bank so that they can have him challenge again.
You
I mean, to
ready
be
for this?
fair, that was a good match. that
It was
they
a great
had,
match.
but-
I want Riddle to win. Riddle and Rollins are the only two I want to win out of that match.
Yeah, I don't want Riddle to win. I definitely don't want Omos to win. Sami Zayn really doesn't have a
They would
shot.
tell an interesting storyline that I don't think WWE currently is capable of telling.
I think yeah. I mean, the problem is, I've said before, the Money in the Bank ladder match is best bet as an elevation thing, right?
There you go.
You take someone who's upper mid card and you use this to elevate them to main event status, and Riddle is the best choice from the upper mid card.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and the other piece to that that's really nice is he holds it until Randy comes back, and Randy tells him when to go cash in. And then Randy turns on him that same night and hits him with an RKO, knowing full well he's going to go after him for the title.
Fuck. I just thought of something and I'm not happy about it.
What? Omos?
There's one TBD. And Logan Paul just signed a contract.
No.
With
Oh,
WWE.
that's very bad.
No.
Oh, that's so gonna happen.
No.
Is the Miz in that match? No, right?
Miz is not in that match. He got beat by Riddle
They'll
to,
do.
Right.
to lose
okay.
his spot. And so I hope WWE is smart enough not to do it, but I don't have faith.
But
in
there
them.
is also rumors saying that he's actually only gonna show up at
Did we just-
SummerSlam.
Okay. He's signed through 2023.
Yeah, it's multiple year deal, but apparently he's only gonna show up at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I don't think they put him to it right now.
Like I said,
You're gonna
It's-
promote Logan Paul, though. You know what I mean? You're not gonna, for the pay-per-view beforehand, you're not just gonna have him randomly show up, I feel.
random show-ups get big pops, and then if you have him show up to be in this match, win the shot, and then Miz does like he did last year and fucking tries to take the Money in the Bank briefcase
that's
away
valid.
from him, that sets up the match at SummerSlam.
I'm also very okay with a Drew win.
I also don't get why Did he turn? Oh, he did turn on Logan Paul, right?
Yeah, Miz turned on Logan Paul.
Right.
The last time we saw Logan Paul, he took a fucking skull crushing finale from.
Right. Yes. Fowler. Okay. Because I was wondering, I'm like, why do they hate each other? And then I just suddenly realized, oh, it's true. At the end of the match, he.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The one I did for 5 minutes was just an inappropriate comment, but not the body part one.
Yeah.
So, give him a chance.
I'm just doing I'm fine with the ban hammer from now on. You fuck around on our comment section, you get banned. That's the way it is.
Yeah, there's no point. If they fuck around once, they're gonna fuck around twice.
Yeah, 5 minute ban
whatever
block is not gonna stop them. Right. Shinsuke would be a decent addition to the match. That would be fun to see. I think most likely, just from history, they want someone in the match who can be an exciting high flyer. That's why I think Ricochet is going to be probably the one.
Rod.
Please, God, let it be Ricochet. Like, come on.
It needs to
I'm not saying who wins. I'm saying just the last TBD.
Needs to be Elrod.
Yeah, Elrod. Yeah. Elias's younger brother.
Youngest brother.
But no, I think Ricochet would be a good thing. I'm just looking at the SmackDown roster since they still have one more shot from SmackDown to go in there, and Ricochet's the one that stands out the most as potentially going in there. He'd be a seat filler.
He had the spot last year with Riddle where he jumped off the ropes and did the backflip onto the crowd of other wrestlers.
So,
returning Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
No.
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 I mean, I suppose they could throw Gunther in there. He's the IC
If they
champion.
already had, they don't have a Brock match this time anyway.
They don't even have Gunther fucking fighting.
Yeah, he's not currently fighting. They still could add another match with him fighting, but currently he's not on the. That's why the only reason I threw him out. I mean, he's the IC,
and fans would get behind it.
Yeah. So, anyways,
how are you fantasy booking it?
For me, the only one that I want to see win of the ones currently there is either Seth or Drew. Those are the only ones. But I even hesitate with Drew because I really like Drew McIntyre, but he needs to be the Scottish psychopath.
Right.
He needs to be the Scottish psychopath, and he can't be the face. And we just don't get behind the face Drew McIntyre. Seth freaking Rollins can be the heel or the face, if he wants to. But Drew, he really just needs to be the heel. And since we have a heel champion right now, it makes less sense for Drew to win as a heel and only to face. Seth winning makes sense because he's the only guy who has continuously shown that he can give Roman a run for his money, and that Roman basically has to cheat to beat him. But is there even someone that I could say dark horse come in and be the victor that I want him to be?
Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, fucking. That would
Marco Stunt to WWE confirmed.
Stop it.
Alan 5 Angel gonna come in and yeah.
Dark Luchasaurus.
He was pretty awesome though. I'm excited to see where it goes. Christian.
Dark Luchasaurus was fun. We can talk more.
I don't like the idea that he's oblivious to Christian's manipulation.
I think
Right.
I don't think he's oblivious to Christian's manipulation. I think the storyline that they're telling is that Christian's like, listen, right, he's been holding you back, and I will take you to the promised land. And that it's not manipulation so much as he knows that as long as he was tied to Jungle Boy, he was always going to be second fiddle, and now he has a chance to be the star.
Fair enough.
So, God, there's just fucking nobody that I really want to win.
So my prediction is Matt Riddle.
And so, fucking Kofi. Kofi's gonna win and then challenge Roman Reigns. And fuck that. That's not gonna work.
No,
Why?
Kofi wins and cashes in on Brock. Beats him in 8 seconds.
I would love to see that. They'll never do it, but I would love to see it.
I don't know how that has anything to do with it, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
They're really on
Win.
fire tonight, right? God damn.
Yeah, fucking.
That one's
at least fine. I don't block
doesn't
that
make
guy
any
right away.
sense.
Oh, and there he did it.
I can't believe you blocked Gandalf.
And I do it again. Should have died at the Balrog.
Oh my god. Fuck. Oh.
Anyway.
So yeah, I fucking.
But Seth doesn't need it though. Honestly, Seth doesn't.
No.
But
Seth
honestly,
can just get a title shot.
But I do see Seth winning it and then also cashing in it at SummerSlam. And we have the same WrestleMania bullshit because I feel like that's right up WWE's alley.
I think that I really do like the idea of Kofi getting his retribution on Brock and SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I
Brock's
think
already
that's
facing Roman.
So Brock faces Roman, gets the win, or Kofi comes out and makes it a triple threat after they beat the hell out of each other, and then Kofi hits Trouble in Paradise on Brock and gets the pin over Brock in his retribution. I like that story. I'm fantasy booking that story. I think it'll be Riddle.
Yeah. Yeah, Kofi would be a better story in my book, but it's probably Riddle.
Especially to have him cash in on Brock and Roman in a match. Like both of them are just down, and he comes in and cashes in, and then he hits Brock with Trouble in Paradise, and boom! He is the new WWE champion. That'd be fantastic. I would so love that. So love that.
Yeah, I don't. That's a true fantasy right there.
Like I said, it's fantasy booking, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now Riddle's going to actually win in the normal WWE fashion. Everybody's down. Oh my gosh, I can get up the ladder. Somebody tries to get up the ladder. He knocks him off. He gets the.
Yeah. So moving on, the next one listed on Wikipedia is the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Lacey Evans versus Alexa Bliss versus Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Asuka versus Shotzi versus Becky Lynch.
So I definitely don't want Becky or Asuka to win. They really don't fucking need it. We still have a to be announced here, right? Or no?
No TBA. That everyone's
because that was Becky. Okay,
yeah.
right.
Becky was the last one.
I don't think it's Bex.
No, I don't think it's Bex or
I think
Asuka.
that's what they're trying to sell us on, but I don't think it's
Right.
Bex. I think it's Rodriguez or Lacey Evans.
What has Rodriguez done?
NXT champion and
Yeah.
fucking go undefeated since she's been there.
On main
Really?
roster, not as much, but
No, but I mean Rain Rester, obviously.
But yeah, I mean, but you could say, what has Shotzi done? What has Liv Morgan done? You know, what has Lacey Evans done?
I think there's a lot of good stories to tell there. A lot of good stories to tell in that women's division. I just think it makes the most sense to.
Well, you know, the first question to answer with this one is, which title are we booking for, right? Because unlike with the men's title, it makes a difference. It makes a difference as to who they'll face, right? If we're booking for someone to be the next shot at Bianca, then Raquel Rodriguez makes the most sense, in my opinion, for that, because then you've got power versus power. And Raquel Rodriguez plays a good heel. So you got face Bianca versus heel Raquel. If you're having it go against Ronda,
I think Lacey Evans makes a lot of sense there.
then Lacey
She plays
Evans
great
makes a lot of
heel
sense.
work.
Plays a great heel. They have her internally listed on SmackDown roster, so she's already there.
She's done
But
the title
who's the
contender
SmackDown?
before.
But it's what's her face is champion? No, isn't it Ronda? Who's champion?
Ronda.
Ronda, right?
Ronda, yeah.
Ronda. I think that's a really good shot to have somebody get it.
She has an MMA background too, no?
Lacey Evans? No, she's got a Marine background.
A Marine background. Okay, fair. No, I was more thinking of what's her face, Rodriguez.
I don't believe she's got any MMA background either.
No. Okay.
I think the best move for me is to have Lacey Evans win. That's where I'm going to go. I think that division on SmackDown needs additional contenders. I think there's quite a few contenders on Raw. I'd probably have Liv Morgan win the Royal Rumble because of that. I think Liv Morgan is primed for a title shot. And the only reason I have Liv win is if you're going to take the title off of Bianca and give it to Rhea Ripley. But when that time comes. But mine is Lacey Evans because I just think that she's going to be the most aggressive to, would you go full on? Did he make another comment?
No.
Oh.
I'm just, since I see the comments showing up
Yeah.
again, I'm just making sure that the people who did it got the full block.
So anyway,
he was one of the ones that just gave a 5-minute timeout.
yeah. So that's
Nirvana is having a fucking great time with these comments. Like she's just saying, like, what the fuck? Great time. She's just, Jesus, they're really fucking.
yeah. Don't worry about it, man.
Oh. Don't do it.
I gave her a star instead.
Oh.
How you like that?
Yeah.
What
How
does
you
the star
like
do?
that?
So,
You and your behaving.
I think Liv is primed for a championship. I just don't think they're going to pull the trigger on the singles championship. I think they're building up for Alexa and Liv to
tag team.
revive the tag championships and put that together. So that kind of rules Alexa and Liv out. Asuka doesn't make sense. I think it's either Raquel or Lacey Evans, and I think Lacey's the better option. Lacey versus Ronda makes more sense for me.
Yeah, I think she can carry the feud, the vocal parts of the feud.
Have we seen Lacey wrestle? We have, right? Like once, I think.
Since she came back, I
Since
don't
she
know.
came back.
Well, she had to earn her spot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's wrestled several times.
Really? Okay. I
job,
feel like
guy.
I've seen none of them.
Good job.
How is she though?
She's
Now with
mad-
her new gimmick,
she-
like
I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna sound more fucked up than it is, but she's a good hand. I think that she could be a title carrier for a while. I don't
Yeah.
think she's just a good
Okay.
hand. In her matches with Becky, she did fine. Like
Yeah.
her in-ring work could use a little bit of help, but I think.
But I mean, it's because it's got to be a little different from her Southern Belle kind of style, right? So it's totally changed up. I guess I got to watch me some.
Well, the thing is, she's wrestled 6 total matches
Oh my
since
God.
coming back,
Okay.
but only 2 of them have been televised. The other ones have been house shows.
Oh. Okay.
So
the televised ones were fine.
Money in the Bank qualifying match, she defeated Xia Li. And then a 2-on-1 handicap, she teamed with Raquel Rodriguez to beat Sonya Deville. But the thing is, you remember before that, before her injury, not injury, she went out because she was pregnant, but
Yeah, her
From
stomach was
storyline.
injured.
from storyline injury. Anyways, she
It kept growing.
She wrestled
Some
a
swelling
lot.
issues.
Massive 9-month tumor. I'm going to help.
It's a fucking baby, man.
I know.
She's perfectly fine in the ring. She's a good hand.
Yeah, like I said, she's not shitty, and her mic skills make her championship worthy.
As long as they allow her to have that a gimmick that allows it. When they tried to bring her back on Raw as a face, that fucking blew.
Yeah, that was horrible.
She really needs to be the snobby.
But is she still the snobby, like, I'm an all-American, these things bad have happened to me, feel sorry, but then I'm a cocky, narcissistic bitch?
I don't really know her character much on SmackDown.
She hasn't gotten a lot of that, but here's the deal. She can easily settle into that role. And we've seen her settle into that role. And I think she's willing to settle into that role. I also think she's good enough on the mic to make people know that Ronda's the face.
Yeah, for sure. Well, considering Ronda can't fucking put two words together.
Correct. So Charlotte makes people know that the other person's the face, regardless of how much we disdain Charlotte holding the title. At the end of the day, Charlotte is so good at heel. She makes people know that they're the face, that somebody's the face. If Xia Li was the champion, we wouldn't know if she was a face or a heel. Charlotte, Becky, Bailey, Sasha, Alexa, they're all capable of making people know that the other person's the face.
I also really wouldn't mind an Alexa run. I know we talked about her starting up the tag team.
I think she can just earn a title shot.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with a couple of these. Alexa, Asuka, Becky Lynch, they've got the clout to earn a title shot through other ways.
Right.
Just get it.
And again, the Money in the Bank is always best at elevating someone.
I think the really great part with doing Lacey Evans is that she has the ability to carry the title for a while because of her mic skills. And so she can shit heel. I mean, no, she's not the Miz.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that she can't still be a great chicken shit heel.
Right. I almost feel they should go on the route of not putting former champions in the Money in the Bank. It should literally just be...
Oh, I think occasionally you can do it with the guy who you're not going to get another title shot, like Riddle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The thing is, you also have to remember is, while the Money in the Bank is great at elevating people, to keep the excitement for it, you still have to keep the people who are super over, and those tend to be the former champions, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who would you? Let's go back to the men's one. If you took out former champions from the men's ladder match right now, it would be Sami Zayn, Omos, and Riddle in it, right? Riddle's the only one who brings real
legitimacy to Riddle winning it as a contender.
And again, it's about bringing eyes to it, right? As much as I love Sami Zayn, he doesn't bring as many eyes to it as Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and even Sheamus.
Sami Zayn does play great chicken shit heel. I just don't think this is his time.
No, the thing is, I don't think world title is the best use for chicken shit heel Sami Zayn. Yeah. Right? I think he can be a great chicken shit heel with the Intercontinental belt, with the U.S. title, with the tag titles. Get him with a badass muscle on the tag titles. Could be a lot of fun. But, anyways, I think we all agree that the women's Money in the Bank, it's not going to go to Becky. It's not going to go to Alexa. It's not going to go to Asuka. It probably won't go to Liv, although there's a chance. I just think they're setting them up. They've been teasing too much with them backstage, talking to each other, being best friends backstage, but I'm going to kick your ass in the Money in the Bank. That I just think they're building that up to be the new renovating the women's tag division. So I think Lacey Evans is the best choice. Raquel Rodriguez is probably number 2.
And really, they could do anything they wanted with that whole setup,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be pretty good. You have Omos win the men's, and it's not good. It's
They
Otis.
better not.
No, they shouldn't.
Ugh. I feel like they might.
I feel like you set that up for Roman to face him at a schmoz fest.
What's going to happen is Omos is going to be there, and then a bunch of them are going to team up to take him out, so that then they can all go against.
They could have Roman come out and spear him just as a way of saying, hey.
He's going to be the Braun Strowman of this particular ladder match. The one that's in there so that everyone's like, fuck, we got to take him out before
any of us can grab a fucking ladder.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. All right. Next match.
Next match on the list, Ronda Rousey versus Natalya. Ronda Rousey being the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Rousey wins.
There's no...
That'll be a longer match than we would hope for, though.
Yeah, the thing is, it very well might end up being Ronda Rousey's best match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as
they're
boring as
close.
Natalya... Yeah, and as boring as Natalya can be...
She can walk people through
She can walk people through a good match any day of the week. She'll put on her shitty sharpshooter at some point, and then Ronda will get to the ropes or whatever.
Her S&M gimp outfit.
Yeah, and then in the end, Ronda Rousey will get her in the arm bar and get a victory. But I don't think any of us think Natalya actually has a chance at winning, right?
No, I don't think Natty wins. It's too soon, and that's not the person that's going to take it off her. They're going to have Ronda lose that title at a schmoz of some type.
So I'm just looking really quickly at the women's Money in the Bank matches. Nikki ASH held the contract for 1 day. She cashed in on the Raw the following day. The year before, Asuka held the contract for 25 days, but it's 1 day as recognized by WWE due to the match airing on tape delay. So it's officially 1 day because she won it, and then on Raw the next day is when
Becky gave it to her.
Right.
Bayley, the year before, 2019, held the contract for 1 hour and 25 minutes before cashing in. Alexa Bliss, the year before that, 2018, held the contract for 2 hours and 52 minutes before cashing in. And then Carmella officially held it for 287 days.
Let's say it was a long time that Mella held it.
Mm-hmm.
288 if you count No Chin giving it to her.
Yeah, if you count the original one, 288. But 287, which is the longest time any wrestler, man or woman, has held the contract. Anyways, so we all agree Ronda Rousey beats Natalya. Moving on to number 5, the Usos. Versus the Street Profits for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, which is still 2 belts.
Right. Yeah.
Because WWE doesn't know what the word unified means.
Yeah. Facts.
So, Street Profits?
Street Profits versus Usos.
Because I got to play patty cake with Montez Ford, I want it to be Street Profits. It won't be Street Profits.
It won't be. I unfortunately agree with you. I think the better choice would be Street Profits.
There's actually some...
But they win both?
Yes.
There's some commentators out there who believe that this is when Ford turns on Dawkins. I think that's a horrible decision.
A horrible decision. I can't put enough horribles on this decision. That's how bad it fucking is. You don't have to break up every tag team.
Correct.
Look at the New Day. You can have someone from the tag team go on a singles run and still be part of the tag team. You don't have to break them up. But
Yeah.
I want the Street Profits. If I were booking it, I would book the Street Profits and then have the Usos do a rematch at SummerSlam, maybe even put it into a gimmick of some sort. Like a tag team strap match or something. I don't know. Something that gives them an advantage so that they can win it back. But I think what they do is they have the Usos win because they want to keep the bloodline draped.
Yep, I'm not going to disagree there.
JLB?
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't think. I wish Street Profits would win.
I think Roman may come out and punch somebody to do it, but
Because that's important. As of right now, there is not a Roman Reigns match on the card.
correct.
So he may or may not even be there.
Or the person could cash in that night and say, "Get in here."
Yep. Because very few men have cashed in the same night.
Especially with a clean cash in. Usually it's dirty to go after the title during a match. So clean cash in same night, that'd be pretty cool.
So let me see here. 56 days, 70 days, 58 days.
59.
Dean Ambrose in 2016 cashed in the same night. 161 days, 273, 35, 106, 8 days, 267, 28, 154, 127. Kane in 2010.
Who do you cash in on? Is that on Daniel Bryan? Bryan Danielson? Daniel Bryan?
2010. Give me 1 second. Because it doesn't put them in the same stupid thing.
I think Sheamus was the same night too. On Bryan Danielson. Or Daniel Bryan.
He defeated Mysterio.
Oh, okay.
Mysterio had just defended against Jack Swagger, and then Kane came in and...
That's gotta be Kane.
So, then 2 days, and 63 days, and 92 days, and 1 day, and 36 days, and 70 days, and 280 days. Yeah, so there's only been 2 men to have cashed in same day. So, anyways, moving on. The final match currently on the card, Theory, the current United States champion, versus Lashley.
This should be Lashley.
Yeah, but it's going to be...
I'm fantasy booking it as Lashley. That said, I think Theory wins.
Yeah, agreed. Should be Theory. It's going to be Lashley.
What?
It should be Lashley. It's going to be Theory. Fucking brain went backwards. Should be Lashley. Going to be Theory.
It's definitely going to be Theory. Definitely going to be Theory.
And it's going to be heel. It's going to be heel work, something like that. Theory's going to pull some strings and make it a no DQ match, and then he's going to fucking taser him or some shit like that. I don't know, but you know what I mean? Because there's no way that Theory should actually beat Lashley.
No.
But
in real life or in storyline.
Exactly. But anyway, so that's the end of the card so far. Now there's still a TBD in that men's ladder match, and there's still probably room for 1 or 2 more matches with the way WWE does them. But I don't know. I mean, aside from a world title men's match. I don't know what else you put on there. So,
But an intercontinental title.
Yeah, I feel like you should put an IC match.
You should, yeah. I don't think they will. They haven't built anything up. But I've decided I'm going to finish off these last 2 packs
Let's do it.
from WWE's Finest. And then this way, maybe Fabe can go out and buy some, and I can
Or
buy another
JLB
pack.
could for once.
I do have a Walmart near my work, so this can be very possible.
First card, Dolphy Ziggs. Already got him, I'm sure, but it's still a good card to have.
Mm-hmm.
Second card, I'm not sure I have this one yet. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Third card,
AJ Styles.
a card that I'm pretty sure I don't already have, and very fitting because we talked a bit about Miss Lacey Evans
There we
tonight.
go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know I already have this card because I know that I don't care that I have Zach Gibson. He is a grizzled young veteran. Okay. And I'm 90% certain I'm not going to get another autographed card because
What was the odds again? It was like out of 10,000 or something?
something like that.
1 in
I think it-
8,000.
I did get a special card of some sorts, but first off, Mr. Circus Performer himself, Reggie.
Oh, I was like, who the hell is that? There it is. Now I can see it.
It's kind of fitting that these two are back to back because to start off with, I have Apollo Crews,
Apollo!
and then I have a special
Commander
limited
Aziz.
edition Commander Aziz. This is one of the... I think this is technically the red chromium variant. I don't know. Anyways, it's out of 75. So, and then finally one last copy of T-Bar.
What's his name?
It says T-Bar, but it's
Says-
Dominic Dijakovic.
Thank you.
So, and then that is it for my cards.
Nice.
But I will be spending the weekend out in Kearney, so I will probably buy another box of the ones that they have there now, which I think are not the 2021s, but the 2022s.
I'll see what's available in Hastings. Yeah, Hastings. Wherever. Whatever the name of town is that I go to all the time.
Yeah. That town that's somewhat near you.
Or Grand Island. I have 3 Walmarts to choose from within 40 miles of me. 4 if you count York.
York.
Tiny ass Walmart, tell you what.
You ever been there?
Yeah. I had to pick up transmission fluid in it. On
That
a
makes sense
Fateful
recently.
day. But anyways, this is going to probably end up being a short episode because I think we're all tired and we all have busy weekends coming
I
up.
don't know. I kind of want to.
Picker pass?
Yeah, we got a
Picker
picker
pass?
pass.
Well, I wasn't going to do a picker pass, but you want to do a picker pass? Okay.
Picker pass.
We'll do a round.
Let's get her to an hour and a half.
30 minutes of picker pass. Jeez. Okay.
Well, I mean, the way JLB does it, it's going to take fucking 5 minutes per time he gets it. So
Facts.
No, the way JLB
Facts.
does it, he's going to deteriorate it down to jobbers in 5 minutes, and then we're going to
okay. we're going to
Spend another
spend
30
25 minutes
25 minutes trying to
Championship
get it back
caliber.
up. We're going to be like, okay, Bastion Booger or Repo Man. Well, of course it's
But
Repo
but
Man.
Repo Man as Crush later. Or Smash. Sorry. Smash. He was Smash in Demolition. You didn't know that?
I didn't think he was, but let me check.
Yeah. Yep, sure was. Good job, wrestling fan who loves Repo Man.
I actually don't love Reaper Man that much. That's
You just love him because Simon does.
I just use the the joke because Simon Miller does the joke.
Go ahead and look it up.
Yeah, Demolition.
Once you're done
Smash.
looking it up, you can tell me that I'm right.
There. I don't know much about Demolition, to be perfectly honest. I didn't fucking give a crap about him.
Yeah, nobody did.
It was also a lot during like the pre time before I watched, because Demolition was 87 to 91.
Yeah.
I didn't care. And then he decided to do it again on the Indies in 2011.
Repo Man?
No, it was Demolition.
Oh.
Demolition reunited at Full Impact Pro's debut IPPV in full force against Tony DeVito and Ralph Moscow.
Tony DeVito. No relation to Danny.
No relation at all.
I mean, they might have been twins.
Tony DeVito did wrestle in ECW and WWE. Did he wrestle under a name? Bobby DeVito, maybe, in WWF. But I mean, yeah, it was ECW. He was part of the Baldies with Angel, Vito LaGrosso, PN News, Vic Grimes, and Red Dog.
Vic Grimes. That's relation to Cameron Grimes. No, it's not. I just made that up. To the moon.
To the moon.
I don't know why he's not on the main roster.
I don't know why he's not NXT champion.
That too.
Because they got Braun Breaker, who will be on the main roster before WrestleMania.
Apparently, what's his face might go up to the main roster soon.
That really narrowed it down for me there.
No, Meltzer had reported it. Ixion, it's some guy. Hold on, what's his name? I have it here.
Fun stories.
Ixion Quinn. If you watch NXT.
Do I need to bring the who the fuck is this?
Quinn, a former professional rugby league football player, signed with WWE in 2018, and he has been featured in NXT regularly since 2.0 rebranding. Just because you don't watch it doesn't mean he's not known.
No, it's still a who the fuck is this?
Well, he has a good build, though. It's a very Vince McMahon-like character, and he almost reminds me of a maybe more built maybe like a more bulkier Pac.
To the moon.
Anyways, pick your pass. Let's go.
Give me a second.
I don't think Pac was necessarily or maybe like a more built Sean. What's that?
Yeah, oh sure. He's been featured a lot on NXT 2.0. He lost to Sanga, he lost to Giovanni Vinci, he lost to Solo Sikoa, he lost to Wes Lee twice in a row.
I didn't say he was a winner.
Drake. Lost to Joe Gacy, lost to Santos Escobar twice in a row.
Escobar.
That's a dude who should be in a world title hunt.
Yeah, straight up.
Escobar's great. I I still to this day I'm astonished. We watched that cruiserweight tournament, and he's El Fantasmo.
El Hijo del Fantasma.
Oh yeah, and nobody's really like, who the fuck's this guy? And then he wins it, and you're just like, I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. And then you find out how great of a heel he is, and you're like, why are you not the WWE champion right now?
Right.
Yeah. I was frustrated when he first won the breakout tournament thing, but then I found out that he also was in Lucha Underground, and he was phenomenal as a heel in Lucha Underground, and then I was not so surprised.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to like him after you realized he's really fucking good. Like it wasn't just some, but he was presented as just some random luchador that showed up, like Ciclope, type thing, and you're like, holy shit, you're really good.
King Cuerno. That was his name in Lucha Underground.
Side note, Undertaker used to be King the Undertaker.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That means that their parents named both of their kids Kane. No wonder one of them burned the house down.
I'm a junior to my brother.
Couldn't have come up with another fucking name.
George Foreman.
Yeah, every kid named George.
Except for the daughter. That's Georgette. Georgetta.
Georgetta,
All right, so we're going to do this? Yes? Yes.
I think he's still debating.
I guess. You're the one who
Yes,
wanted to do it.
Yes, we should do this.
5 sons: George Jr., George the Third, George the Fourth, George the Fifth, George the Sixth. He has 7 daughters. Only one of them's named Georgetta. They've also got Natalia, Leola, Frida, Michi, Isabella, and Courtney.
I feel like it's mean to name your child Leola
Why?
because it sounds a little bit like Areola.
Jesus Christ.
Just saying, it sounds mean. I'm not saying it's that's the intent. I'm just saying it sounds a little bit mean.
Okay, that's fair. I could see that.
Every time I see a name of someone who's got like 12 children, I just think of that time on Hard Knocks, where they were asking who was it? Was it Antonio Cromartie? It was Antonio Cromartie. About his children, and he literally could not name them all. And so by the end, he was just saying, "And I got another kid, and she's 4, and then I've got another one, and it's a girl, and she's gonna be 3, and then I've got another one, who's." I'm just like, come on, man, at least name your kids. 14 children.
Imagine.
Yeah, fuck, I have a hard enough time keeping up with one child.
JLB hasn't had sex that many times in his life.
Not true.
Whore.
Yep. Very valid.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Keep that thought in your mind.
JLB's a whore, but he's our whore.
Gotta find the shirt. There we go. Merch link in the doobly doos. Boom. Here we go.
Technically, he's 14 other people's horse, too, apparently.
Yeah, straight up.
14 plus other people's whores. I don't know how many.
Ambrosia wants to be a man whore. It ain't all it's cranked up to be.
Oh, a lot of work. It's a job in itself.
Says the guy who's been married for like 37 years.
14, thank you very much. We dated for 5 before that, so it is 19. Yeah. It's beside the point.
I'm not going to go into admitting that I'm a whore, that I was a whore. I'm not anymore.
I mean, you just did technically, so
Nope, I'm not doing it.
That was a Freudian slip if I ever heard one. I'm not going to go into admitting that I am a whore. I mean, was a whore. Okay.
I feel like it's easier to be a whore if you're a girl, though, Ambrosia. I think you should just stick with that.
oh my god.
There's nothing wrong with being a whore, Ambrosia.
No.
It's just very difficult if you're a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Women have these things like standards and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men do not. Men do not.
Oh, you have a vagina? Yes. Yeah,
No.
that's all it takes.
So sometimes we're not even that particular until a little bit later. We're like, wait, where am I supposed to stick this?
You don't have a vagina?
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay, so pick or pass or no?
Pick or pass. Okay, fucking Jesus. Fuckity fuck. Ronda Rousey or Natalia? And we're going to go to you since you're the one who keeps bitching.
Oh. For what? Actual wrestling or like all around?
I suppose you gotta not bitch
Ambrosia.
about stuff.
I have that answer. So I'm passing Justin on to...
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
So yes.
Okay, so I will go with. I will go with Rousey.
Cool. Giving me Natalia or who?
Natalia or Natalia or Nikki Cross.
I'm gonna take Mickey Cross.
So, JLB, the goal of this is to make the choices hard.
I mean, it could have been hard. I don't know, considering Natalia is a heart. You know what I mean? Like,
She's sort of a heart.
wow.
She's not even blood a heart.
Wow. You're a dick.
You're
not wrong, but you're a dick.
Correct.
Fair. Okay, go. Fabe. Or don't. That's fine too.
I mean, it's not like it was your idea for us to do this, you know.
Oh my god. So thank you guys for watching. Jesus Christ.
I have work and a family and
All right, so we're done. No more pick.
No, I was talking to Fabe. It was his idea to do the pick or pass. And he's sitting there fucking doing shit, and now he dropped out, so.
There we go. Yeah, I figured he would drop out. That's it. Figured that was going on. Hopefully he comes back. Dum, 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 dum.
it's spinning, and it's spinning, and it's spinning. Hey, there he is.
There I is. Sorry about that.
You better be sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking worst.
Nope. No, we're not done picking or passing. Pick just now. I picked Nikki Cross. He didn't smart. He said Nikki ASH, but he didn't. He said Nikki Cross, which allows me to pick the Screamer. Nothing. Nobody.
No.
I'm just
not good.
waiting
Okay.
who I get to pick over
Okay,
Natalia.
so you're picking for Natalia. Natalia or Lacey Evans?
Lacey Evans, great. Natalia or fuck. Let's see if changing genders. Natalia or Theory.
Theory.
Worth a shot.
I know. Well done, but all right. So Natalia, how are we going to go up from this?
She's a former world champion. There's places to go here.
Fine. Natalia or that chick in NXT with a big ass who does the
Lyons.
splits.
Okay.
There you go.
I am going to go ahead and choose Natalia.
There you go.
Nikita
Yeah,
Lyon or Charlotte Flair. Dilemmas. This should be easy, but you really don't like Charlotte, so
You are correct. Charlotte Flair. Nikki Lyons or
Nikita Lyons.
Nikita, whatever. Or Omos.
Oh, you took Charlotte. Okay.
Yeah, I took Charlotte.
Now who made it devolve? You chose.
What is it?
Nikita Lyons or Omos.
Nikita Lyons. Not picking Omos for anything. Now you've really fucking ruined it. How are we gonna?
Nope, I have a way out. Once you get it to me. I have a 99% sure that there's a way out, and it's fast.
Omos or the Great Kelly.
You may have found the way out, but it's devolving. I'm going to take Kali. He's a former world champion. So I'm going to give you Omos or his predecessor, whom you deeply disdain, Braun Strowman. Today.
Well, you saved it there, but so it's Omos still.
Yep, Omos or Braun Strowman.
Current Braun
Today.
Strowman or Omos.
Knowing everything that you know. The day after the firings, Braun Strowman.
Oh my god.
Omos.
I mean, man, I still pick Braun.
Correct, but I knew who I was having pick, so I got us a world champion in the mix. Now he just has to pick something that makes it so that you pick Braun Strowman.
Yeah, I think you underestimate how spiteful I can be, because I might say current Braun Strowman, or someone that I know he'd pick better, because I'm spiteful.
Dude, I was trying to get us out of the Omos problem.
I know you were, but you made me pick Omos.
This direction's the best direction to fix the JLB problem.
Braun Strowman or Montez Ford.
Montez Ford.
Dick, I got to play patty cake with him.
Yes, you did.
I can barely fucking think.
Braun Strowman or I don't know how to. Braun Strowman or Bill Buchanan.
Bull Buchanan?
Bull Buchanan, sorry.
Taking Braun Strowman. I like Braun Strowman.
Problem
me
is now
too.
we got Bull Buchanan.
I mean, I can only do so much.
Are you ready? Bull Buchanan or 2016 Roman Reigns?
Ooh.
Problem is I remember Bull Buchanan, and I would probably take 2016 Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I probably would too.
So it's back to you, Bull Buchanan, or
God, you gotta pick somebody he hates that's good.
well, I'm thinking of just making it a Sophie's choice.
Shit for shit. I'm okay with this getting there at some point.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Bull Buchanan or Tony Mamaluke.
I'll say, who the fuck is this?
No, that's ECW, right?
He was in ECW, yep, and before that he was in WCW with Big Vito and Johnny the Bull.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Bull Buchanan. Tony Mamaluke wasn't that bad though, so I can't kind of feel bad for saying that. But I do remember Bull Buchanan being a decent wrestler. Just he had shitty gimmicks, like really shitty gimmicks. So Tony Mamaluke or Santino Marella.
I'm gonna take Santino. There's serious entertainment value to that dude.
Yeah.
Tony Mamaluke or WWE Buff Bagwell.
I don't even remember WWE Buff Bagwell.
He wrestled one match.
Oh my god.
And lost.
And lost.
And it was considered so bad that they cut him.
It's Booker T for the WCW title, though.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of a tryout, and they did not like his tryout.
Like his behavior backstage.
Yeah, mostly the behavior backstage, but because you limited it to that one match, I have to take the trained by Dean Malenko, Tony Mamaluke.
See, there's a reason for it. I knew he was trained by one of your favorite wrestlers, the Iceman.
Yeah, you totally knew that.
Yeah.
100% knew that. So I will open it up to any era Buff Bagwell.
Don't fucking ruin this, JLB.
I mean, in fairness, I've done most of the ruining this time. So any era Buff Bagwell or heck, we'll see how this goes. I will steal one of the ones that Ambrosia suggested, and I will say, or specifically late era Yokozuna.
Any era Buff Bagwell or late era Yokozuna?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go with any era Buff Bagwell. Late era Yokozuna was not good at all.
Your opportunity is to make Ambrosia feel very, very special here.
I'm not seeing the comments though, so
It's on the screen.
all right.
Right under Smarks.
All you got to do is look at the screen. Just look
do
at
this thing.
Yeah. Put your face really close to the thing.
Ooh. Okay. China. Oh, Yokozuna.
Wow.
Wow. How original. What a great idea.
So good. I'm going to take Yoko. China or Bailey.
Wow. That's a good one.
So I want to take China. I really, really
I don't blame you. She's part of the reason that Bailey exists.
But I am going to take Bailey, if only so I can put IC champion China or her co-IC champion Chris Jericho
While they're IC champions.
while they're IC champions. Yeah.
Chris Jericho. Sorry, China.
All right.
Just Jericho's the GOAT. I know we're only talking about IC champion Jericho, but even then, he was still pretty fire.
Co-IC champion.
Co-IC
Jericho.
champion.
You don't get all the IC championships. You
That's
just
fair.
get that one.
That's fair. So China. Or Nicole Bass.
Okay, I take back what I said about me being the one who devolved it.
I can
You
change
didn't
it.
even fucking.
I can change it. China or Jade Cargill?
You already fucking said Nicole Bass.
I can change
You
it to
already
Jade
fucking
Cargill.
ruined it. Fucking China. Not that, I mean, I wanted China. I just didn't want to have to present yet another. This is nearly impossible.
You
Holy
could have
shit.
did Jade. You could have did Jade. I gave you the option.
You were the one who said fucking Nicole Bass.
And then
You
I
can't- you
realized
can't
my
pass
mistake
the-
and I
You
jaded.
can't
You
pass
can't-
the
you
buck.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp. You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
I can and I will.
You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Ah.
Nope, that's not
Nope,
it. It's JLB
it's-
fucking challenging you
JLB.
to China versus Nicole Bass. Fuck me.
Facts.
Okay. Nicole Bass or Bertha Faye. I think we can get back there with Bertha Faye.
I don't know enough about Bertha Faye to.
Just pick her. No, pick Nicole Bass.
If I'd have gone for anybody else that held the women's title in that era, you'd have picked him. Hands down. Fucking moth. Like a moth to the glass that now I have
Like a moth to the flame.
well, no, to the glass that I now have to clean with Chewbacca's face behind it.
You're doing so well.
I'm not putting that on until I know all the spiders are dead in my house.
That's fair.
I'm pretty sure I got bit by that fucker here. Sitting right in this fucking chair. God, oh my God, I'm in so much pain.
Spider Fabe. Spider Fabe.
I should have changed my name on this one tonight again. I didn't. It's okay.
Nicole Bass, I guess. Bertha Faye. Or
You can go eras here, and I think you can get out of this.
late era Mae Young.
That's a good play.
What? Late era Mae Young, as in when she
Yeah.
was old?
As in Bird
Yes.
the Hand, Mae
Oh
Young.
my God. I know nothing about Bertha Faye, so I would definitely say Mae Young because she at least took a power bomb like a champ. So I'm saying Mae Young. Okay, can someone please explain to me without me Googling who Bertha Faye was?
She's a former WWF Women's World Champion who beat Alundra Blaze after the Alundra Blaze pulled the Kano feud from 93 to 95.
Oh, shit. Wow.
She was kind of a sidekick to Bull Nakano.
But that works, though. So
Yeah.
Bertha Faye or Bull Bucano?
One
Who?
time WWF.
Bull Buchanan, we're just fucking making up names.
No, the fucking name you just said.
Bull
Oh.
Nakano.
Yes.
Nakano.
Yes.
Well,
That's
but the-
fucking
the
Bull
bring-
Nakano in a heartbeat.
Yeah. The
It's
problem
fucking
is
incredible.
we say Bertha Faye isn't horrible. She's not a bad choice, but you put her up against almost any of the like
Bull Nakano was what's Nyla Rose before Nyla Rose was Nyla Rose. Bull Nakano was fucking incredible.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But I'll take Bull Nakano. So Bertha Faye or R-Truth 24/7 champion.
That's you, Smarks.
I know, I'm thinking.
Alright.
Because he wasn't specific enough, because early R-Truth 24/7 champion was fucking entertaining as hell.
Right.
Current R-Truth, every once in a while, 24/7 champion. This is crap, so. But I'll use this to get us out. So, I'll take Bertha Faye. And then I will pass on this. We'll do this as the last round. So, any era, R-Truth, including TNA, NWA era, R-Truth, any era, or specifically TNA era AJ Styles.
Say that again.
Any era, R-Truth or K-Quick or whatever you want to call him.
Okay.
Any era. Or specifically TNA era AJ Styles.
TNA era AJ Styles. He was the most phenomenal in TNA era AJ Styles.
Have you not watched R-Truth in
I
ECW?
have, but have you not watched AJ Styles in TNA?
I have. I don't think you've watched R-Truth when he was in TNA. He was
I
the
have.
first
was the first
African American NWA champion.
Yeah, he was. And he was great. He wasn't better than TNA AJ Styles.
Ron Killings. All right.
I think he was, but that's beside the point.
It was more of a discussion, I think, than you gave it, GLB, but that's okay. So I got K-Quick, I got Ron Killings, I got somebody like that versus.
So Ron Killing, just all around our truth. All around our truth. To all around Dolph Ziggler.
Ziggles.
Okay.
All around our truth to Aces and Eights, Bubba Dudley. Bully Ray, sorry.
Taking our truth.
There's a reason I did that, because now you can use all of Bully Ray or all of Bubba Dudley, and you can.
Well, yeah, I would, but that was going to be our last round. So.
Oh, was it? I didn't know.
So Bully Ray is our odd man out, which I'm also fine with. So
I was just trying to get our truth off and get.
No, it's fine. I ended with our truth, and I'm a happy camper.
I bet you were trying to get our truth up. Yeah.
Wow, that sounded filthy.
Didn't it? Yeah. All right. So time to close the podcast, good sir.
Yes, it is. It is indeed time to close this podcast that I tried to close half an hour ago.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm just bitter and kind of tired. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up for the Fantasy Booking Institute. A reminder, we will not be doing a Sunday night live stream because that is the night before 4th of July, and we're going to be spending time with family, and some of us may be
I'm not
inebriated.
I'm going to be sitting at home doing nothing. It's going to be great.
Well, you can sit at home, do nothing, and not have to worry about a podcast. So,
there you go.
we will do one. I don't know, maybe Monday night. Maybe just do a big monster episode Tuesday night. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
Monstrosity.
Where we will talk about the. Sorry. You could play.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
You could play with the spiders.
So we'll do our rundown of fucking Money in the Bank.
Happy Canada Day, Ambrosia.
Whoop whoop.
It's officially Canada Day. Thanks for ringing it in with us.
But make sure to follow us on all the social medias and like, share, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you do watch it. And if you want to, head to the other places and like, share, and subscribe there as well. I do recommend, if you're following us on whatever channel, whether it's YouTube or Facebook, or listening to the audio version, I do recommend you head on over to twitch.tv/Raw and Order WBU and give us a follow there. It's free to follow there. But you can go there because we do occasionally do Twitch exclusive streams that are not going to be available on the audio version or on any of the other channels. So that's the only place you'll get to see them, and they're only up for a limited time there as well. So head on over there, but make sure to like, share, and subscribe wherever you watch. You can follow us on all of the social medias. I am at Raw and Order WBU, pretty much anywhere except for Facebook, where it's at Pissant Podcast. You can follow DA Fabe at
David's Fabe. And Twitter. That's it. Just Twitter.
Just Twitter.
But you can also see my nasty ass spider bite there if you want to look at it.
Mm-hmm. Sure can.
It's really, really gross.
You can follow JLB at
JLB420. Real Talk Radio, though, is the brand. Anchor.fm/RTR. Links will be down below in the doobly-doos. And happy Canada Day to my fellow Canadians out there.
CA.
Make it a good one.
NADA.
CANADA.
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 You can also support us by heading on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/raw and order WBU. Link is in the doobly-doo for that. Support us there.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. Or you can support us by heading on over to rawandorderwbu.myspreadshop.com. Link is in the doobly-doo. That's our merch store where you can get things like the Pissant Podcast hat, the Raw and Order WBU shirt, the autograph shirt if you're going to an event and you want to get some autographs on it. It's super awesome there. Or any one of the other things that we have up there.
Including Seth Franklin Rollins.
Seth Franklin Rollins.
That's actually still up there? Nice.
Yes.
We haven't got the cease and desist yet. Knock on
Warren
wood.
at WWE Raw in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
By 3 members of the audience.
Yes. And actually given to
Seth
Franklin Rollins.
Well, to Becky. Not technically given to. We don't know if Becky.
You know, if you give something to my wife, you've given it to me. So it fucking.
Likely landed in my hands.
Anyways.
I think it would be hilarious if she. I mean, here's the deal.
It'd be really funny if she
I have
wore it.
marked out about this event since it happened. Seth looked right at that shirt and had to hold character, had to go into his fucked up laugh.
Yeah.
He looked right at it and he's like, had to do the crazy. Am I wrong on this?
No,
Marks?
he 100%
It's exactly what he did to hold character, and he couldn't because he left as a heel. Becky left in demise and depression.
Well, and after the cameras were off. Also.
After the cameras were off,
Important to know.
so she managed to grab it and carried it out and stayed in character the whole time. Consummate professional.
Yeah.
As was Seth by staying in character by, oh my gosh, that shirt's funny, and I have to be a crazy guy. I can't imagine if he was a different character at the time other than a face who would be like, look at this shirt. You know, that'd be about it. So
I'm still hoping that they come out with a Seth Franklin Rollins shirt on their thing. It doesn't have to be my design. It can be whatever design they want to do.
Yeah, they
But I
can
wanna
definitely
see
make
the
better
Seth
designs.
Franklin Rollins.
And then they use their bigger lawyers than our lawyers. Because my only lawyer is a custody lawyer, so.
Facts.
I mean, I'm sure she'd love to have a much, much larger retainer.
Much. No, I mean, here's
Much
we
larger
get a
retainer.
cease and desist. That thing fucking disappears.
Yeah.
But then the cease and desist goes up right there next to the shirts.
Well,
You
copies
know.
for everyone.
Yes. we got it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah, we did it. I'll be singing the Dora Explorer song. Anyways, on that note, we're going to go ahead and close the book on the Fantasy Booking Institute. Thank you all for listening. We will see you soon.
What does a fox say?